Hey, what's up, folks? If you're looking for the best space heaters, you've landed in the perfect spot. We've done the research to bring you the best space heater options for this year. Considering price, performance, and usage scenarios, stick around to discover which space heaters is the best fit for you. You can find all the product links with the best deals in the description box below. Our list is in no particular order, so be sure to stay tuned till the end. Let's get started. Number 1. Vornado VH2 Whole Room Space Heater. Best overall space heater? Vornado's VH2 Whole Room Space Heater has all of the features that we are looking for from a best overall pick. When running, it creates a pleasant white noise that's fairly quiet, so it won't disrupt you while you're watching TV or having a conversation. At just over 4 pounds, this pick is lightweight and easy to move around, so you can use it in different rooms. It's also designed with a space for our hands on the back that made it a breeze to carry. Plus, we like the minimal look of the unit that won't be an eyesore in your home. In terms of functionality, it's simple to navigate with a clear on and off button, as well as a high-low setting for the heat, a high-low setting for the fan, and 7 fan settings controlled through an adjustable knob. And impressively, we noted that it heated up better than a larger option we had previously used. Just be aware that this heater doesn't oscillate. The fan on this option can be run with the heat off as well, so you really have a breadth of temperature picks. But no matter what option you choose, the exterior of this pick is always cool to the touch, which is a nice safety feature. And the grid on the front is too small for anyone to fit their fingers through it into the fan. Additionally, if you should tip this over by accident, it quickly and automatically turns itself off. While this pick doesn't come with a remote control, so you'll have to get up and change the settings on the Unti each time, we didn't think it was a deal breaker due to its settings and other features. Number 2. Mainstays 1500W Ceramic Space Heater. Best budget space heater? If you're looking for a heater that won't break the bank but that will still get you warm quickly, this pick from Mainstays is a great option. Within the first 15 minutes of running it, we felt a discernible difference in the temperature of the room, demonstrating a very quick and effective heat-up time. The heater was fairly quiet on the highest settings, and on the lowest setting, the noise was virtually undetectable. This pick has 2 separate knobs, one to control temperature and another that features 3 fan speeds. It also has an additional setting if you want to use it exclusively as a fan. When we had to move it around our space, we appreciated that it was lightweight and easy to move, featuring an indentation that makes it easy to lift and carry. Just be mindful that the space for your hand is a bit thin, so it's not as easy to grip as other picks. When it comes to style, this heater is compact and subtle looking, so it can easily be hidden away. It also has some safety features that are a nice bonus, like overheat protection, tip-over protection, and a cool-to-the-touch exterior. It does get slightly warm after using it for 15 minutes, but not in a way that could cause damage. Some things worth mentioning are that it doesn't oscillate, and it also doesn't have a remote, but the big standout is that you'll probably want to keep it on higher settings because the lower ones didn't put out as much heat as we would have liked. Number 3. Duraflame 3D Infrared Electric Fireplace Stove. Best splurge space heater. Using radiant infrared heat, this Duraflame space heater pumps out some serious British thermal units. We gave the heater a 5 out of 5 for overall heating, doing a solid job with direct body heat as well as ambient heat. The front does get hot, hitting a whopping 528 degrees behind the grill after use. However, the rest of the housing stays only moderately hot with 104 degree and 118 degree temps measured on the back and top respectively. It also features a useful thermostat that ranges from 60 to 82 degrees, as well as a continuous on mode. Our favorite part of this heater was its faux fireplace aesthetic that can be turned on even without heat, to provide a cozy visual fire experience that even seems to billow in 3D without having to fill your home with blazing heat in warmer months. Even when we didn't need the extra heat, we enjoyed using the flame feature for added ambience at home, and we even received compliments from guests. The heater also sports a remote, though it lacks some features you might expect, like the ability to change the heater's temperature. A modern infrared heater that gives your home the feeling of a real wood-burning fire, the Duraflame is a premium pick for those who want to invest in a space heater that makes for an attractive permanent furniture piece. This is a space heater that's more or a permanent faux fireplace than it is a band-aid for a heat outage, but those that invest won't regret it. Number 4. GiveBest Portable Electric Space Heater. Best portable space heater. For those who work in semi-enclosed spaces like garages and workshops, a portable personal space heater can mean limber knees and overall comfort, even when the nights get cold. The GiveBest Portable Electric Space Heater is our pick for just such cases. With a convenient handle, this highly portable heater will follow you anywhere. The GiveBest does a great job at keeping you warm. Using ceramic heating tech, it pumps forced air and features 2 settings, -750 watts and 1,500 watts, which are adjusted with a dial that also includes a fan-only setting. A separate dial controls the device's thermostat. On high, the heater raised our body temperature by about 14 degrees while it raised the overall room temperature by about 2 degrees. This heater's design is what makes it really stand out. We found it to be lightweight and well endowed with a useful handle. The heater's safety features also do an impressive job, shutting off promptly when tipped even just a little, and automatically shutting down in case of overheating. The heater also maintains touch-safe temperatures across its housing, getting hot on the grill, but not so hot as to prove dangerous to pets or children, a feature that's quite handy in a portable space heater that might get moved around frequently. Throughout our long-term testing, we used this little space heater to warm us when our home's HVAC system wasn't working properly, and we were grateful to have it. We especially enjoyed bringing the unit out to our porch to enjoy breakfast outside on chilly mornings. Number 5. Dreo Solaris Slim H3 Space Heater. Best quiet space heater. For those looking to heat an entire room without a ton of noise, the Dreo Solaris Slim H3 can do just that. With a taller height of 15 inches, we immediately noticed the warm forced air it pumped out even when seated a couple of feet away. This space heater differs from some others as it offers a medium heat setting in addition to just low and high. It oscillates to cover 70 degrees of space, a feature we found useful to intentionally heat a room instead of blowing air in a single direction. At home, we ran this heater for hours at a time, and we never noticed any dip in performance. We enjoyed using it on the eco setting, which turns the device off when it reaches the desired temperature. We found the noise output to be quiet and not distracting. It measured at 48.1 decibels, which was on the low end of the heaters we tested. Because the heater only has one fan speed, the noise stayed the same on both high and low heat. The only loud part about this device is its buttons, which we found loud by default. However, the button volume can be turned off completely. As for safety features, this space heater has plenty with both tip over and overheat protection, automatic power shutoff, and a 12-hour timer. When the device is tipped over, it shuts off and emits loud beeps to notify you of a fall for extra peace of mind. During testing, we noticed that the body of the gadget remains cool when in use, but the grill does get very hot. Since it's a larger unit with more grill exposed, it may not be the best pick for families with young kids or curious pets. What sets this space heater apart is its simplicity. We like that it has simple controls and settings that can be easily adjusted as needed, and it's lightweight enough that it can be carried using one hand. Number 6. Better Homes Gardens Electric Ceramic Tower Heater. Best Tower Space Heater. Oscillating tower space heaters help push warmth out to an entire room, and the Better Homes Gardens 23-inch electric ceramic tower heater did just that. The heater allows you to adjust the temperature between 41.95 of, and during testing, the device was able to increase our body temperature by 10 of. Because tower space heaters are more vulnerable to falls thanks to their added height, safety features like tip-over protection are extra important. When we knocked this device over, it took just 5 seconds to shut off. For extra peace of mind, this heater also includes overheat protection and an 8-hour timer. One thing to keep in mind is that the settings on this space heater weren't clear, and the instruction manual wasn't the best at explaining every feature. But once we set it up, we found the digital panel easy to control. The 6-foot-long cord is long enough to readjust the heater's position in a room, and an included remote makes it easy to control from your couch or bed. If you expect to move the heater from room to room to room, we found its 9-pound weight light enough to carry without any issues. We used this heater throughout our older home during the winter months. It warmed rooms quickly, which was impressive given its smaller footprint. We even let our neighbors borrow the unit when their pipes froze, and they appreciated the safety features while running the heater in their basement overnight. However, after 6 months of regular use, the oscillating feature began making a clicking noise. Because this was an affordable heater, the noise wasn't a deal breaker, but we recommend using it for shorter cold spells rather than all winter long. Number 7. HeatStorm Phoenix Space Heater. Best wall-mounted space heater. Delivering between 750 and 1,500 watt heat paired with a fan, this infrared heater does a good job at keeping you warm. We found that the heater did little to increase the overall warmth of the air, mostly warming our skin only. Because the heating element is infrared, the heater did little to affect the overall humidity of the room. If you fear the drying heat of traditional hot water radiators and convection heaters, then you'll appreciate how this heater warms your flesh without turning your living space into a desert. When you're looking for a heater to install permanently, the HeatStorm Phoenix infrared space heater is one of the best around. This infra makes it easy to change setting from a distance. However, though this heater works great installed on a wall, don't assume this is the only way to use it. This versatile heater also comes with feet and is lightweight and portable enough to carry around with you. However, if you opt to use it as a freestanding unit, like we did during the first few months of testing, note that it takes a bit longer for the heat to rise from the bottom of the unit. After we mounted it on the wall, we found the heat to circulate the room much easier. Thankfully, this heater does a good job with the standard safety features. When tipped over, the heater shut off its heating function quickly, displaying an error message, even while it continued to run its fan to cool the heating element. The heater's front grille also stays remarkably cool at heated to just 90 degrees during use. With a timer function built in, you can also program your heater to stop heating when you know you'll be finished. Overheat protection is included as well for added safety. We appreciated the heater's remote control options, but did find that some of the remote's buttons were not as responsive as they would have liked, requiring a small bout of button mashing to adjust its controls, which include temperature adjustments, fan speed, and brightness. We also appreciated the versatility it provided with the installable feet, though they were somewhat flimsy. Feet aside, it's a great infrared heater for installation in your home. Number 8. Dreo Atom 1-Space Heater. Best personal space heater. The Dreo Dr. HSH004A is the best choice for personal use. Whether you're looking for a space heater to take into the bathroom or one for a small bedroom, this one, which heats via forced air and convection, is a great pick. Since it immediately shuts off when it comes into contact with small quantities of water, you can rest assured that it is safer for a bathroom setting, especially if you plan on keeping it on when taking a shower or washing your hands. When it comes to design, the unit is user-friendly thanks to its LED front lights, which display important information about its settings and temperature. While the space heater came with a user manual, we didn't feel inclined to look through it after initially setting it up, as it is a straightforward gadget. The remote worked well when tested from 2 to 8 feet away. This was one of our favorite features while using the device at home. The noise coming from this machine could barely be heard and was quieter than the fan in the home where it was tested. The space heater offers a wide oscillation, and we found it able to effectively spread out the heat. While the heating effect wasn't noticeable right away, the room we tested in eventually became so hot that we had to move to a different room when recording insights. The heater's body grew warm, and we could only keep our hands between 6 and 10 inches away from the top without growing too uncomfortable. However, the buttons to adjust the settings did not feel hot when touched. While testing the heater at home, we enjoyed using it to heat our bathroom. Its size heated up the small space well, but we didn't find it as useful in larger rooms.